These marks on a fossilized skull? They're from an animal strong enough to crush a car. And it didn't hunt dinosaurs. It would have hunted you if humans had lived just a few million years earlier. These are the creatures that would have torn us apart. Phorus rhachos, the terror bird. It stood 3 meters tall and ran faster than a horse. Its skull alone was the size of a man's torso. It didn't peck. It crushed. Fossils show smaller animals with spines shattered in half. When scientists reconstructed its stride, they found something chilling. It could corner faster than a cheetah. Now imagine this. You're in open grassland, silence everywhere. Then the ground starts trembling. A blur of feathers, dust, and bone-shattering speed. If you tripped while running, you wouldn't even have time to scream. And that's just the first predator. The next one didn't chase on land. It waited beneath the water. Deinosuchus, the river reaper. 12 meters of prehistoric crocodile, heavier than a city bus. It didn't hunt often. It waited. For days, weeks even, until something crossed its path. Fossils of dinosaurs show perfect semicircles of teeth, proof they were dragged underwater in seconds. Its bite force? 18,000 newtons, strong enough to crush armor. The scariest part? It wasn't just stealthy. It was smart. It learned where herds came to drink. It remembered. If early humans had wandered those swamps, they'd vanish without a sound. Just a ripple. Spinosaurus, the river demon. It wasn't just the biggest predator of its time, it was built for ambush. Long, crocodile-like jaws. Razor teeth designed to pierce, not chew. It hunted fish, and anything foolish enough to enter the water. Recent studies revealed something eerie. Spinosaurus could move between land and water with ease. Imagine hearing water drip behind you, and realizing the ripple you saw was a 50-foot shadow. Smilodon, the saber-toothed assassin. Those teeth weren't for show. Each fang could pierce a skull with surgical precision. Smilodon didn't maul. It executed. Fossils show coordinated attacks, packs targeting necks and arteries, ending fights instantly. They communicated through low growls, stalked silently through forests of mammoths and bison. It wasn't chaos. It was intelligence. A team of predators that planned, trapped, and killed together. Early humans would have never stood a chance. One glimpse of those fangs, and it was already over. Megalodon, the sea devil, 60 feet long. A bite strong enough to crush a car. Megalodon didn't hunt for survival. It hunted for dominance. Whale fossils still bear gashes as wide as a man is tall. For 20 million years, it ruled every ocean. Its territory spanned from shallow shores to blackwater depths. It could sense heartbeats through vibrations. If you entered the ocean back then, it already knew you were there. Marine biologists still find evidence of its reign. Tooth fragments the size of knives and coastal sediments soaked in whale oil. If it still existed, no one would ever swim again. Sarcosuchus, the flesh crocodile. 40 feet long, armor thick as iron. Its skull alone weighed more than a man. Unlike modern crocs, it didn't drag. It rammed. It flipped prey, broke bones, and drowned them in seconds. Every fossilized bite mark it left is a perfect semicircle, a signature of extinction. Paleontologists found nesting grounds the size of football fields, entire generations of killers. Standing near the water back then? That wasn't bravery. That was suicide. They killed without mercy. And if time had played out differently, humans would have never made it this far. The fossils we see today aren't just bones. They're warnings. Because this planet has belonged to predators far longer than it's ever belonged to us.